Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video about this, and before you say I'm wrong, just listen to what I have to say, and you're gonna think something is very wrong too. Now, the number 888 represents Jesus. Many people know this, many people don't know this, and we all know that Satan likes to copy what the Most High does. So here we go. Donald Trump, he was born on June 14th, 1946. On that day, there was a total lunar eclipse. That means that there was a blood moon that day. Sorry guys, I'm still sick. Now Donald Trump, he has a grandmother. Now her name was Elizabeth Christ Trump. Her name means oath for Christ to be trumped. And she died on June 6th of 1966. So that is 6666 that she died on. Now, when Donald Trump was running for presidency, his delegates was 666. And we all seen that the deficit was $666 billion for 2017. Now, we're going to go to the Bible here. And it says, here's wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for the number is a man, and his number is 666. The only time you see that, the only other time you see 666 in the Bible is when Solomon received 666 talents of gold. So I wanted to know what the talents was, what a talent of gold was. And right here it says David removed the crown of their king, and it was 75 pounds. And I just want to show you this. Isn't this funny? Because their crown was, adorned with jewels and stuff like that. So, and their king was Moloch, that he took the crown from, just to show you guys this. But anyway, we see that a talent of gold is 75 pounds, and you also see the 33 up there. Odd, huh? Yeah. So if you divide 666 by 75, what do you come up with? 8.88. Isn't that odd? Now I want to show you something right here. The name Donald J. Trump comes up to 888. Let me show you this. Donald Trump had a golf course in Scotland. It was called Turnberry. Now, you see the little two-headed, right there, the little two-headed eagle? Well, that's Mammon. That's, the worship of money. That's a demon. That's Mammon. That's the, worship of money, riches, wealth, greed, materials, and all that. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And then, you need to think what Trump has and what Trump does. So I just found it odd that this hotel and golf course he had was the Duel in the Sun. That was the name of this place that he had. That's just kind of crazy to me that he had a place like that and it was named the Duel in the Sun. So, and right here, the lighthouse, the Pharaoh's Lighthouse of Alexandria, that's what that is. Now, we all see what Peter said, that the devil is a roaring lion. Well, let me show you this and see what you think. There is Barron Trump sitting on a lion in a family photo. Here's Trump University. Here is stuff from Trump's 2016. The Lions Guard. They made this website for Trump. MAGA. That's what they call him. Now, just stay with me for a minute before you say anything, because here it is again. In like a lion, out like a lamb. Donald Trump, Lion King. Look at all these lions. And here he is riding one. This is a t-shirt that has been sold. I want you to see what Donald Trump said on Twitter. It's better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Now, I don't know about you, but, you know, that's a awful thing to say. Because, anyway, let's just get to it. I don't want to speak my opinion on that. But, yeah, better to live like a lion for one day than a lamb for eternity. That's what it says on there. This is the Lions Guard thing that they made up for him. And right here is the 8-8. Now, I want you to see something. Donald Trump's, it says President Donald Trump comes up to 1488. I don't know if many of you know what 1488 stands for, but let me show you. It stands for Hail Hitler. That's exactly what it stands for. Now, you know the elites go by numbers. The elites go by numbers. And Donald Trump is in power for a reason. And this is the reason. Because his name matches up to 1488, and it also matches up to 888. So, you know, if I was you, I would really start thinking about getting out of America. This is the same emblems for the Communist Party. Just so you see all this that Donald Trump has. Not many people are seeing this. And you guys know how people call him MAGA or whatever they call him. Well, they're calling him that without knowing what that means. That name in Hebrew stands for battle or to fight. Don't you find that odd? Now also, MAGA also means sorcerer, to beguile. Isn't that odd? A beguiler. The same thing Satan did in the Garden of Eden. He beguiled me. Yeah, the same exact word. Don't you find that odd? That is what MAGA means, is to beguile. Now, I just want to show you. Look at all these lions. Even on his coat of arms, he has 3 lions. Before he changed his name, he had 6 letters in each of his name. Now, Donald Trump will be 70 years old, 7 months and 7 days on the first day of full office in the White House. And it happens to be the year 577 on the Jewish calendar. The number 666 denotes arrogance, pride, egotism, the power of, or the love of money and power, and militarism. Sorry, guys, I'm still sick, so I'm trying to breathe. And we also see the 2-3-2. What could that be? The 3-2-2. Yeah. So, I find these things quite profound, if you ask me. And they put Donald Trump on top of a globe with the crown. So they know what they're doing. They've ran the numbers on his names. And I will tell you this, they do go by numbers. And they do go by what gematria stands for. So I'm telling you this right now, that God is holding Trump back. Now, the little horn, the little horn of the Bible, could that mean a trumpet? Now, do you get it? Trumpets? Mike Trump? Or Donald Trump and Mike Pence trumpet? Could that be the little horn of the Bible right there? Trump also means beguile, trumpets. The fitting punishment of a society with strong xenophobia and populist elements. Trumpets. Uh, it means basically to bribe, theft, fraud. You know, Trump is in office for a reason, and the Lord tells us to come out of Babylon. So I'm just telling you what I am being shown here. Many people's gonna say I'm wrong and not leave. But listen to this.
So the way to start the discussion about comparisons is to point out that Americans are extremely lazy about history. I mean, that's one way in which we're definitely number one among major nations. I'm Timothy Snyder. I'm the Levin Professor of History at Yale University, and most recently I wrote a book called On Tyranny. And one of the ways we're lazy about history is that as soon as anyone suggests that the past might be useful, then we say, but wait, it's not exactly the same, and therefore I'm just going to discard it. And that way, in 2 or 3 seconds, we give ourselves an excuse not to think about history. The premise of the book On Tyranny is not that Hitler is just like Trump or Trump is just like Hitler. The premise is that democratic republics usually fail, and it's useful for us to see how they fail. One of the ways that democratic republics can fail is Germany in 1933. There are plenty of other examples in the book also from the left wing, like Czechoslovakia in 1948 becoming communist. The point of the book is that these things really happened over and over again, and that intelligent people, no less intelligent than us, experienced them and left a record for us to learn from. So what I'm trying to do in the book is to help us to learn from that record, so we don't have events like Germany in 1933 or Czechoslovakia in 1948. Just saying Hitler's not like Trump, or Trump is not like Hitler, isn't going to save us. Learning from the past, though,